Good morning and welcome in for another video of myself, Darren, HGV Class 1 driver here in the UK. And for today it's a little bit different because I'm starting off in our St Helens depot. And that is because the Nemesis over there has been in for a service. Got a slight problem though. Yep, it's not good. Flat battery. Unfortunately with this MAN truck I currently drive, it's got a little bit of an issue with the battery. So over the weekend, if you don't turn this little isolator off, something drains the battery completely dead. And unfortunately, it's been in for the service, they didn't know about it, and I've got a flat battery. Another problem I've got though, is they don't start until about 8:30, so I've got to wait around for about half hour or so for the guys at the mechanics to turn up, give me a jump start, and then off I'll go. But in the meantime, I can still do all of the vehicle checks just to make sure the vehicle itself is in a safe road condition. For example, checking the tread, make sure it's all good. No damage to any of the wheels, tanks, or anything else on the vehicle. And top it all off as well, I want to try and finish at a good time today because today's my birthday, so I want to be able to spend a little bit of time with little man and the missus tonight. So hopefully, early dart. Probably not though, because this is not a great start to the day, is it? Managed to get all the pots washed over the weekend for all the utensils and everything we used when we stopped out last, so they're all nice and clean for next time. It's currently 10 to 9 at the moment, and what I need to do is go back to our depot, get an empty trailer, drive up to Kirby, get loaded up, and then it's going to be a load and go from Kirby down to Speke for an 11 o'clock booking. So it's going to be fairly tight, if we're being honest with you, for the timings. Hopefully we'll get there before 11 o'clock though. And I could be on the bay for an hour or two though to get unloaded when I'm there, because I'm going to the big B&M over at Speke. Some days I could be there for 20 minutes, some days I could be there for 2 hours. Unfortunately, it's just a pick of the draw really, isn't it, how busy they are by the time you turn up. And being a Monday morning, I reckon it might be a little bit more busier. Not too far from our depot now, should be there in the next 10 minutes or so. Hopefully if the day goes a little bit more smoother, we should be alright. I've got faith, as George Michael once said. Last but not least, the reg plate. Before connecting up to the trailer, I've already done all the checks, make sure the door is all in good condition, it's not going to come loose or fall off whilst driving down the road. The lenses are all in good condition, curtains are all okay, tyre treads in good legal condition, no damage to the trailer itself. And after I've connected it, I'm just going to give it a quick walk around again, just to make sure all the electrics are working on the trailer itself and we've got no electrical problems. So they're all working, that's all okay, and the same for the other side as well. Making not bad timing at the moment, considering it's currently 9:30 now. I've been back to the yard, hooked up to the trailer, and I'm just around the corner from the collection. It's literally about half a mile down this road. Hopefully I can get loaded pretty quick from there, and then straight down to Speke before 11. So I've got an hour and a half at the moment. Doesn't seem a lot, so hopefully we can get it together. hope everybody had a great weekend as well. Didn't really get up too much myself, just pretty much relaxing one, feet up, chilled out. Didn't do anything. I think that's the best way sometimes, isn't it? Just recharge your batteries. Still got a lot of DIY stuff to do around the house, so I need to get onto that as soon as I can. In the middle of painting the bedroom, still need to get a couple more ton bags of stone as well for the drive, get that finally finished. Hope it should be done by the end of the month. Quick cup of coffee whilst I'm here. Time is now 20 past 10 and I've got 40 minutes now just to get down to Speke, which is very much doable. So it shouldn't really be too bad for me now to get there. I do say that, I probably jinx myself, I always do. I don't know why I do it, but I do. I just need to jump onto the M57, go southbound, right down to the end, and then you just follow Speke Road then, or Knowsley Road, whatever it's called, straight down into Speke, near the airport is where I'm going. Pretty straightforward, to be fair. Whew, a bit warm again today. It's saying it's 19.5 in the cab. Feels a little bit warmer than that. The only problem is it's not sunny, it's just very like muggy, sticky, isn't it? It's horrible when it's like this, the weather. Don't mind it too much when the sun's blaring out. But when it's dark and cloudy and grey, it's just not that nice, but really, really hot. You feel you're in a sauna, doesn't it? Wow, that building on the left hand side, anyway, you can see that's been thrown up really quickly. Huge warehouse there. There's been a lot of development around this area recently, which is good. Pumping a bit of money into the area. Need to try and get some fuel a little bit later on as well. Just try not to forget, it's about a quarter of a tank at the moment. I've got enough for now, so I'll try and grab it later on. I've already got 1 or 2 collections planned as well on my journey after I finish at B&M. So I'll finish at B&M, get the collection, and then I'll probably take my break, because that's around Speke as well, the collection, so it's already around the corner, quite literally. I'm not too sure then for the rest of the day where I'm going to be heading, so stay tuned for that one. I've even made it here with 15 minutes to spare, so I just need to go onto the industry estate here on the left. And Liverpool Airport is only like a quarter of a mile away, if that. I think it's the next 2 or 3 junctions on the left hand side down this road, and then you're there. So I might be able to see some planes flying around and whatnot. So I think it's on a little bit of a, like a little beach or a coastal line just up here as well. I'm not using this sat-nav at the moment, but I'm trying to go off memory from where it is. I've been here quite a few times. Go straight ahead. I think it's either straight ahead or you can do it right here as well. I'm gonna go straight ahead, so then it's a nice easy right turn to get into the yard as well. Go a bit more turning space then. Yeah, we can see it on the right, just behind all these buildings. There's a little bit of a beach such in front. I think it's the part of the River Mersey. Traffic's been really good so far as well. Kids have all just broke up from school. In our area they have anyway. I think a lot of them finish next week as well. Which always helps with traffic for some reason. So I don't know if the camera's picking up there on the left hand side, River Mersey. And we're just up here now on the right. Got straight onto a loading bay as well. And it's quite clear, the yard, so we've got a nice little turning circle to turn around in. Just so we can get a nice little angle for it. And I'm going right next to the scan just coming up. Got to be careful on the passenger side. Straighten it up a little bit more. That's a little bit better. As I was doing the reverse, I've gone straight up into that corner, but as I'm coming around, I've just got to be careful of that skeleton trailer bit there on the passenger side, make sure it doesn't hit the cab. That's why I was pretty close to the one next to me as I was coming in. All booked in with the traffic office on site and straight onto a red light, which is winning. Just coming up now to 12:30 and we can finally leave. Talk about being a small world. So a few years back, I used to be like a supervisor in the transport department for Hermes, and I just bumped into one of the drivers that used to work for us, and it's probably about 6 years since I last seen him or something like that, maybe longer, 7 years, and he was in the truck right behind me. I was like, no way, you alright? Yeah, it's a small world, isn't it? It's one thing I like about driving as well, you always bump into like old colleagues and stuff from way back when. Bloody hell, that takes it back a bit, doesn't it? I remember a few weeks back as well, I was on the service station on, I think it might have been Michael Wood Services, going down towards Bristol area. And I bumped into another guy that used to work for me when he used to do recruitment for drivers. I was like, no way, how you doing? I was like, where's that voice come from? And I seen him, I was like, oh my god, it's Martin, I've not seen you for like 10 years. And I just bump into him, he's now a class 1 driver, loving life. down at my good services, like 200 miles away from where we used to work. Oh, that's crazy, isn't it, when that happens? It really is. It's good though. It's always good keeping in touch, isn't it, with old colleagues and stuff. Rightio then, on to the next job. It's a collection, I think it's only a couple of pallets, if not one. And it's from Triumph Business Park, which is just around the corner in Speke. So I should be there in the next 5 minutes. I'll make that collection, and then I'll take my break. Got a nice little salad today. Prepared last night from Leanne, so thanks love, appreciate that. She watches these back sometimes as well, to try and snoop on me. To make sure I'm actually eating the salad that she's given me, I'm not eating a KFC or a Burger King. I'm not gonna lie, it has happened a few times in the past where it was a cold wintry day and I've got a salad for lunch and I've got a Burger King right next to me, so I kind of opt in for the warmer food. Oh, it's got to be done, hasn't it, every so often. You eat processed crap all the time, don't you, when you're on the road, unfortunately. And I think Triumph Business Park is just here on the left. That's how close it is from where my previous drop's just been. That's 8 pallets collected in the end. I thought it was only going to be 2. Nice tight spin. And then just park up further down the road and then I'm going to take a half-hour break. It's now 10 to 2 already. I mean, where has the day gone? It's just gone so quick. It is unreal. I've got to drop these 8 pallets off at our witness depot, and then after that I'm going straight down to Woolston to be collecting, I think it's 17 pallets off the top of my head. It's probably not even that, to be fair, it's probably less. I need to try and get on this slip road, and I think the truck, I don't know if he's staying on that slip road. I was turning and it's flashed me. So that's good. Thanks very much. Flicking the hazards. Cheers, buddy. So let's get unloaded and then straight back on the road. On site at the moment, our witness depot. However, there's a little bit of a queue, so I've got to wait for the truck that's inside at the moment to get loaded up 2 more pallets. Then I can go in myself to take these 8 off. May as well enjoy a cheeky brew whilst I'm waiting. Cheers. And along with editing today's vlog, we've had a little bit of a change of plan as well to what was originally planned for. Instead of going to Woolston, what I'm doing now is collecting 16 pallets from our witness depot, taking it down to our Haydock depot so it can then get delivered for tomorrow morning in Bradford. Once this is loaded up and taken down to Haydock, that's me done for the day. However, my car is in St Helens, so I need to try and get from Haydock to St Helens, hopefully by lift of another driver, and then I'm done for the day. Strap the load down, keep it nice and secure. Time has just hit 4 o'clock. I know I can make my way back towards Haydock. I've just spoke to Mike as well. He's arranged already for one of our drivers, Gary. He's going to be waiting for me, so he can then take me back to St Helens depot, so then I can get my car and then finish, which is good. Which is good. Hopefully be back at St Helens for 5 o'clock. God, it needs a little bit more power, this truck, it really does. Just struggling that little bit at the moment. Got about 14 ton on. So it's quite a heavy trailer. Not overly heavy, but quite heavy. way back, going back to the yard is going straight down here, coming off at the next junction, through Widnes, up to the M62, then hopefully the M6 should be okay. Especially with it being 4 o'clock at the moment, I think I might just be the rush hour. Well, it'd still be rush hour, quite busy, but it shouldn't be overly busy at this time of day. That's what I think anyway. Or that's my hoping, shall I say. I'm not too sure what I'm going to be doing tomorrow yet. The run's not come through. Still a little bit early. Might find out a little later on before I finish. If I do, I'll let you know. I'd like to say a big thank you as well for everybody that has messaged about little man, asking about him or wishing him well, etc. with the chicken pox that he's going through, because he is going through them really, really badly. He's got them severe. I mean, one of our friends, their child had chicken pox not too long ago, and there's probably like 4 or 5 spots on the body and 2 on the face. Whereas little man, bless him, he's literally like a dot to dot. He's absolutely just riddled with chicken pox all over him. He's been through it, he really has. Still not sleeping too great, but his energy is back. He's not lethargic as much anymore, which is a fantastic news really. And yeah, he just seems to be on the mend. And over the weekend as well, he was helping me mow the garden, so it's pretty cute. I've got my big mower cutting the grass, he's got his little plastic toy one next to me following. He loves helping out, bless him. And that's what I absolutely love about him as well. He just loves getting involved, helping out as much as he can, doing DIY around the house as well. Even with cooking as well, he likes to try and help with cooking. When I make scrambled eggs in the morning, he's always there trying to help out. So I try and teach him as much as I can about DIY and cooking, etc. Some life skills I think you really do need, don't you? Saves yourself some money anyway if you do the jobs yourself. Here comes the moment of truth. What is the M6 like on a Monday afternoon? Hopefully not too bad, because the kids are broke up for school, I do believe, so that might help a little bit of traffic. Oh, dearie me. Okay, the M6 itself is actually moving, it's just getting on to the M6 is a little bit backed up. Let's see if anybody's going to let me in. Just edge my way over with indicators on. Stay in this lane though. Yep, somebody's starting to let me in already. Put them out the window, thank you very much. Nicely done. Now let's get into the M6 itself. So it's actually free flowing over there, it's alright. And just like that, that is me done for the day. Well, pretty much anyway. It's currently 4:45 and all I need to do now is jump in the truck with Gaz. He's going to take me to St Helens, get my car, and then jobs are good. And hopefully 5:30 leaving St Helens, home for 6. Not too bad. Consider it's my birthday and everything, I was hoping for now a little bit of a earlier dart, but can't count on that one now, can we? So if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again tomorrow 7 PM. Thanks very much. Bye for now.